Tech with it. Jones, Eric Jones, guarded by Hicks. They try to fire it underneath. Shot up, blocked, but they're going to allow the basket, I think. Miscommunication in there by Ewan Linton. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep you right here and go over some of the early stats here in the ball game. So far in the first half, West Virginia Tech shooting 7 for 13 for 43% on the field. 3 out of 5 from behind the arc for 60%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Pikeville shooting 50% from the field. Only 20%, 1 of 5 behind the three-point line, which is unusual. Normally about a 40% three-point shooting team, and only 54% from the free throw line. 6 out of 11. Pikeville led in scoring right now by, let's see, William Harris was 7, 6 for Hakeem Johnson, and we're ready to go back to play here now. Pikeville gets the ball in quickly, and it's going to be 2-on-1 break. There's Ferguson on the jam, and he takes it to the hole. It's 25-21, and on the other end, Ferguson knocks it loose, gets the turnover, and they're going back the other way. I don't know what he fed Jeff Ferguson at that break, but he sure got him fired up as he comes out with a monster jam and then comes back with a heck of a steal on the other end. Hicks into the front court now for Pikeville as the Bears seem like they're playing with a little more urgency now. To get the ball back over Hakeem Johnson. There is Ferguson with it, goes down in, trying to go down inside. Ball's loose, and Simmons loses it out of bounds. It'll go back the other way. That was an interesting sequence there for the Bears. Ferguson just told him about the time he got to the free throw line he was going to dunk it, and he couldn't stop him. Here comes Moore with it, and he'll give it back up to Jones for Tech in the backcourt. And Jones nearly loses it, and Pikeville does pick it up on the steal. Here comes Hakeem Johnson back the other way. Johnson in the paint. Nice pass underneath, but he's going to be called. There's going to be a blocking foul or the charge. Let's see. Blocking foul. And it's going to go on Eric Jones, I believe. His first, team's 10th. So Pikeville in the double bonus for the remainder of the first half. We've got 9:10 to go here in the first half, and it's 25-21 Pikeville. Hakeem Johnson with a pair here. Makes the first one. Iguodaro checking back in for Pikeville. Also, Brent Butler coming in for West Virginia Tech. And Hakeem Johnson with one free throw coming here. Makes the pair of them. This time it's 27-21. And here comes Tech. There's Robertson with it, pushing it all the way up, wants to take it all the way in the paint. And there's a jam on the other end by Lewis Rome on the pass. He threw that one down with authority. Out front with Hakeem Johnson, gives it up to Justin Hicks. We'll restart the offense, back over again to Johnson. Hakeem Johnson with it. Johnson trying to go down the lane, nearly lost, might have got by with a walk there. Hicks back out on top, and now he does get called for steps. And it'll be West Virginia Tech basketball. They're trailing by 4 here as Litzinger is going to check back in. Hakeem Johnson will get a breather here. Pipe will go about 7 deep on that bench over there. They won't play anybody more than 25, 30 minutes in the ball game. And there's Lowe with it for Tech. Tries to go back down inside Rome. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with Tech. Pikeville just about exclusively goes with the man defense. They will zone sometimes on the inbounds play. Tech throws it back out on top to Moore. Over to Butler. And they're going to get Litzinger on the foul. Get him on the reach. And let's see, that'll be the 7th team foul. So that'll put West Virginia Tech on the free throw line, shooting 1 plus the bonus. And Dan Pinnock checking in out of Ludlow, Kentucky. Transfer coming in here from Morehead State, just getting to play here in the second half of the season. 6'8" freshman. Free throw up, no good. Rebound comes off, though, to Tech. Moore with it. And he'll give it back out to Butler, and they'll restart their offense up front. And it'll be Tech with the basketball low. Over to Rome. And we're going to have a foul down inside. It's going to be Pinnick, I believe. Gets into the ball game, gets a quick one. Shooting 1+1. A lot of bumping going on down there. Pinnick took offense to it, I think, and now got the foul. It'll be Hakeem Johnson checking back into the Pikeville lineup. Free throw by Butler is good. He'll have one more. One more free throw coming now for Butler. This one is in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Simmons. And here comes Pikeville. Hakeem Johnson, he'll give it back up, and Hicks will slow it down coming into the front court. Over to Ferguson, back out top to Pinnick. Over to Hicks, they try to go back into Ferguson. Nice move on the baseline, reverse. Oh, what a shot by Jeff Ferguson. Oh, 29-24, Pikeville. Into the front court, Butler. Pikeville again going man defense. Pikeville switching, trying to go low down there. Getting Ferguson down low, make sure nobody can get inside. They get their switches back around. They throw it down inside again. Rome trying to go up against Ferguson, no good. Loose ball, it'll be kicked out of bounds by Rome, so it'll go back to Pikeville. Bears leading now 29-25, or 24, 5-point lead. And here comes Hicks bringing the ball down the floor for Pikeville. Hicks into the front court over on the right side, wants to take it down to the baseline, gives it back to Ferguson, who lost it. It'll be picked up in there by Robertson. Robertson into the front court, will leave it for Butler. Butler a long three. Rebound comes off to Hakeem Johnson. Johnson will turn it around and take it up the floor now, fires it up the floor, and underneath Ferguson is pushed, and it'll be on Robertson. Probably not a bad foul. I think I'd rather him be at the free throw line than shoot it from 2 feet if I were the defender. But Robertson picks up his second foul. You'll see Estridge check back into the ball game for him, I believe. And also getting ready to check into the ball game for Pikeville is Xavier Yates. Ferguson gets the free throw. Pikeville with the luxury when they get 2 fouls on him. He's got a deep enough bench, and most of the time he can take you out and sit you for a while. And checking back into the ball game also Deion Briggs for West Virginia Tech. One more free throw coming now for Jeff Ferguson. Bird, as they call him. Rebound, Pinnick on the miss. Pinnick takes it, puts it back up, and he's fouled.